Hey guys, it's Arch. I'm late. I got a guys. Guys, it's Archie here. Luxy Poo is on an aeroplane coming to England. Come on the stream. Let's chat, fuckers. Let's chat. Come on, fuckaroonies. Come on the stream and we will chat. Let's chat the fuckers. Let's chat the fuckers up. Chat the fuckers up. Let's chat these fuckers. That's what I said. Let's chat up these fuckers. That's what I want to do. I want to chat. Why do I want to chat? Because, guys, this is the new... I got to tell you, Luxy Poo is on an aeroplane. He's flying to England. I'm going to be leaving on Monday, my time, Monday night, landing. I'm going to take a few little days in honkers because fuck, the flight is a bitch. Economy is a bitch, which is okay. I don't mind flying economy. Economy's okay. I just as I space it out, and it's perfectly okay. Come on, guys, jump on the stream. Let's chat. I want to talk to Jamie. Jamie, is there a couple people who may be at the airport? Tell me what's happening, please, Jamie. I want to hear what's happening. Is anyone else at the airport? They're coming back? Because I'd love to, if someone's gotten a free ride, I'd love to see fuckaroonies. I'd like to see these fuckers. I'd like to see these fuckers. If we can get something teed up, I'd love to do it. We got Jamie. We got who we got in this chat here? We got one UCLT first hanger buster. I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you. I got to tell you, man, this is what I want to do. I want to have fun. I want to have the experience of a lifetime. That's what I want to do. I got to tell you, come on, man. I got to tell you, they will steal. I got to tell you. I want to tell you this, guys. Come on, who's coming on? Come on the stream. Let's chat. Let's get things happening, guys. I want to chat to you guys. Come on. We've got Jake the Yuppie. Jake the Yuppie. Mickey Cassio. Hoffmeister. By the way, Hoffmeister, what do you think? What do you think, fuckaroonies? I took off the Breguet strap. That was giving me the fucking shits. It was just really annoying. And I must admit, it is a beautiful strap. I put it on a eBay. I got a beautiful solid rose gold watch on a Fleabay strap. What do you think of that, fuckaroonies? We got JT. Lux is on an aeroplane. He's like, I'm filling in for Luxy Poo. I'm filling in. It may be a short show today because I got to fill in for the Luxy Poo. What do we got there? We got some good people there. We got Jake the Yuppie. I've been watching The Sopranos in my undies, half pissed for 5 days straight, so it's not that different to my... I love The Sopranos. My favorite character is Johnny Sacks, Johnny Sacramato. He's the, I love him. He had an S-Class Mercedes. He had a Maserati. He likes a bigger, voluptuous woman. Good, loyal family man. That's what I love. Gonzo, Jamie, Gonzo, come on, man. Come on and talk to me. We have a special promo of 70% off for a new customer. Let me leave this with you, and I look forward to hearing from you. Gonzo, Jamie. Gonzo, Jamie, what's going on? We got the link. I posted the link. No, Angelic, you're not banned. Come on the stream. We love you. Archie, put on weight, mate. Yeah, that's life, man. Life's a bitch. It's a bitch, man. Archie, thank you, Jonah. Angelic Slayer. Patrick B's there. They're all at Strider's there. We got a super chat. Thank Jesus. We got a super chat. Plastering Forced, $5. Looking forward to seeing everyone at the show. What do you think of that, fuckeroonies? What do you think? $5 strap on a solid gold Breguet. What do you think of that for fucking a little bit of French chic fuckers? Looking forward to seeing everyone at the show. Hi there on Saturday. Pontiff, Dodger, Jamie, gang, etc. The best Gaz will be wearing my Sea Dweller. Yes, sir. Love it. I love it indeed. What a great way to go, man. What a great way to go. Thank you, Plastering Force. Balloon Head, Patrick B, London, already here. Wow. Lux, you look thin. Thank you. Hey, guys, what's going on? So, guys, what can I say? Today, what can I say? Today is Friday, Australia. I got rubber strap. Rubber. We've got Naki Poo is joining us. Oh, he doesn't want to jump on. Am I jumping him on or not? Nark, do you want to come on? Hello, Nark.
Can I address the elephant in the room?
Sure.
Hi, Arch.
Hey, sir.
Ugly fucking band. Get rid of it. Burn it.
Sorry?
That colour does nothing for you. Absolutely nothing.
Who's that?
The band. Orange. That orange is not your colour. You've got a pink hue.
What?
Orange is not your colour.
Oh, orange. It's because it goes with the rose gold.
You have a pink. No, you have a pink hue. You need rose gold, right? You need maybe a maroon band, not orange. Orange is not your colour. It clashes with your pink hue. Doesn't go at all. At all.
Sorry.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Get rid of it. I could paint it for you.
Yeah. Jake the Yuppie is on the screen here. Hello, Jake.
All right. I'm not staying too long. But look, Archie, seriously, orange is not your colour. And I liked how you described Johnny Sachs. Right? You love your S-Class. You're a family man. You're a loyal family man.
I love the S-Class, don't you?
No. He wasn't a philanderer. He wasn't a... one sec.
What, Mark's going to take the whole phone call?
You there?
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, here he
the
is.
difference is Johnny Sachs was loyal to his wife. He wasn't a pussy eater. Wasn't a cunnilingus. That's where you differ. The orange is not your colour, Arch. You know that. Jake, tell him. No, it doesn't matter if you like it. It's not your colour. Everyone has colours. Mine is warm, dark colours, winter colours. Yours is definitely not fucking orange.
You reckon?
No. If you had a jaundiced look, maybe, right? But orange is not your colour. Maroon. I picture maroon.
Arch, why would you pair a solid rose gold watch with a orange strap? It's very casual. It's very casual. It's very casual.
Now, Jake, do you like it? Yes or no?
It's reverse luxury. It's
no, it's disgusting.
It's flamboyant. Do you understand what it says?
Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
Jake, it doesn't go, does it? Be honest with him. It doesn't go.
No, it's not my favorite. I understand what you're trying to do, Arch, but I just think it's the wrong juxtaposition. You know.
You understand what he's trying to do? What is he trying to do, Jake?
He's trying to make a statement.
What's that? What's
He's
that?
trying to make a statement.
What's his statement?
It's part of
What's
his
a statement?
luxury arse end of the luxury goods thing. That's what it is. $15,000 watch on a $5 strap.
No, I don't mind the $5 strap. I don't like the color.
You don't understand the art.
No, I get where he's coming. It doesn't work. He's not being ironic. It doesn't work. He hasn't pulled it off. I get what he's trying to do. He hasn't pulled it off. Same with the orange.
I agree with you.
Colors coming. Okay, I got more colors coming. What about dark blue?
Yeah, dark blue can work. Because you wear a little bit of blue. You wear your khaki, it can work.
The problem is the watch doesn't match that kind of strap, right?
That's what I love about it. It's just flamboyant. It says, I don't give a fuck.
No, you want no. Look, flamboyant. Look, Jakey Yuppie can pull mascara, eyeliner, and blush. He can pull it off, right?
Yeah, the veneers.
No, you can pull a dress off. Seriously, Jake, you can pull a dress off. You can pull a corset off.
You know, I never wore a dress.
No, I could picture you in stockings and suspenders. You can pull it off.
Thank you, Mark.
Right? You can pull that off. Some people can't. I personally can't pull that off, but you can. That's why I'm envious of you. You can pull off suspenders and stockings.
I've never tried it, but I should. I'll do it on the stream.
All right, you nearly did it on the stream when you were making love to the fucking pastry cake.
The cream puff.
Yes.
I've got a pair of stockings in my top drawer. You ready?
Nah.
Yeah. No joke. Look at this. Red stockings. One size fits all.
That's your color too.
Look at that.
That's your color.
Arch, how do you think I'd look in these? What do you reckon?
Ooh, why not? You know, that's a very Alexander Downer thing to do.
You know how I got these?
I don't remember that reference. Do you, Jake the Yuppie? Alexander Downer?
No, I do.
Look. All right, look, I gotta go. But I want to say there's big news coming through the Bro House, but bigger news after the Bro House. It's going to explode. I've got big news. I'm sitting on it. I have to sit on it, Arch.
Thank you.
What's that?
Will Money, $2 trying to throw the robbers off the scent.
That's a good one.
NATO says Jake just failed to surprise me. Yeah, same here, NATO.
Yeah. You know how I got it?
Yeah, Jake, I'll ring you. I got to go over my kids. Look, Archie, big news. It's going to blow up the Archieverse.
Why's that?
We're going to find who's a snake in the grass. Big snake in the grass. I can't reveal it.
What?
You got no idea, Arch. There's shit happening behind the scenes. Hey, they weaponized me. They thought they wanted me.
Look at what CB's just said, okay? Sorry to disagree with the narc, but the orange and rose gold on a sports watch, like the Bregster, looks very good. That's what he's saying.
No. All right. In isolation, it does, CB, right, you cheap fuck. But not on Archie's wrist and his pink Q. He's got a pink Q, CB. What the fuck do you understand? In isolation, in the picture.
Look at it. What do you think of that? Doesn't that pop? Look at the coin edging, Jakey.
It's not for me, Arch.
No,
it's a classy watch, and it's
look at that. He's got a pink Q. No, it doesn't work. It does go well with a watch, not on you. You need a bit of a jaundiced look. Maybe Methy can pull it off. Maybe Mike the Snake.
By the way, Methy wasn't that sick. Methy wasn't that sick. No,
he's using a filter. He uses a filter to make him look good.
Can I tell you something serious, guys? Can I share a secret with you? Can I share a secret?
Here we go.
I don't know if you remember. I went down to see a guy at Coffs Harbour who was dying from cancer.
Yes. It would have suited him.
Let me tell you the story. Apparently, he's not that ill. He just did it because he wanted to see me desperately.
That's fucked, Archie.
You got to give the guy credit.
No, but I'm serious. Like he's a serious mental illness.
This to me shows.
Who the fuck? Yeah.
No, this shows me he's a true super fan. Forget buying 4 books of your shitter book, right? 14 copies.
As for Methy, Methy didn't look that ill. Can I be honest
No,
with you?
it's you
You
wanted to
guys all
parlay.
told me he's on his last legs. He hasn't got
No,
long to go.
you know what he's doing now? He's becoming an male escort, servicing men and women.
Methy's
You know that.
not a bad guy, but
That's what I'm
he's not
saying. I've talked to.
as ill as I thought he would be. You know what
No.
I mean?
Yeah.
You were
Wait,
hoping he was more ill.
Disappointed, Narc, or not?
Sorry?
I don't think I'm going to do any more of those death mercy runs because you know what the problem is? They haven't been that ill.
Yeah, look, he looked a bit too rosy. He looked a bit too healthy for my liking. When I saw him on the stream with you, I thought, Method, this is a long con. He conned me all this time, asking me for health advice. Can I refer him a naturopath? He looked too healthy. Now he's a personal trainer. To the stars.
By the way, Naki, I love you, okay?
All right. You want me to start a show? All right. I get it. But the big news is you got a big snake in the grass. And once the show is over, once you get back, I'm going to reveal it. It's going to be revealed. And this person is going to be ostracized by the whole watch community, the whole Archieverse. The shit that he's been doing behind the scenes. That's all I want to say. Big news, Jake. Big news.
It's got to be Marcelo, right?
I'm not saying, but you got to realize this guy is the biggest phony and snake in the grass. And I actually know who the guest in the Bray House is. That's going to be an interesting dynamic, Jake. Do you know who it is?
That is fascinating.
We got the Hofmeister on. Hi, Hofmeister Kink. How are you?
Good morning.
Oh, here we go.
What's going on,
How you going, half a half?
How you doing, Narky?
Are you doing some damage control for a certain person?
No. I was just jumping on because I missed him on the show yesterday, so I figured I'd pop on and say hello to the Pontiff. By the way, Keselowitz was amazing on Watch Reporter.
I don't like Watch Reporter.
It was funny seeing him try to spruik all his bullshit to Keselowitz and it not going anywhere.
All right, now that we've got a great panel, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to take my kid to school.
All right,
That
good
works
luck,
for
Narky.
Archie. Works for me.
Isn't it nighttime?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he means in the morning.
See, that's an excuse that Archie uses at night too. Sometimes forgets he's streaming, and he goes, "I got to take my kid to school." See, I'm going to jump off before Archie jumps off. Because now, you know what Archie's doing now? Fuck, I got 3 guests. I couldn't jump off, so I got to get in first. All right, see you later, boys. See you later, chat.
All right, take care, Narky.
Good one.
Arch, that strap looks nasty and vicious.
CB likes it.
How's the
He's
plastic
enabling
feel?
you.
It looks like it feels nasty and vicious. Is it supple, soft?
Yeah, it's subtle and soft. I love
Rubber,
it. I love it. I love it.
straps,
It's just cheap and nasty. You understand?
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you need, right?
Yes. Rubber straps bother me with arm hair. Like, doesn't it sort of rub? It's annoying. Cheap rubber strap, Arch.
Yeah, I get it.
You know,
but you know what the thing is? The whole point of it is that it's just effortless. It's effortless love. Do you understand the love? It's unconditional love. You see what I mean? Like it's just that's the whole beauty of it, is that you don't have to worry about it. You see what I mean?
Yes.
It's effortless. It just works. You see what I mean? It just pops. You don't need to make apologies. It's not supposed to look classy. It's just supposed to pop. You see what I mean? It pops. It just does. Why does it work? Because it just does, man.
I do agree the color works. I think the color is cool. Because it matches the second hand, right? Or one of the, if I recall, you have a orange seconds hand on there?
Yes. I got to tell you, man, I'm very happy to be seeing you, you know?
Who?
you're going to you're not coming to London, Hoff, are you? You're not going to London?
No, unfortunately, I'm not the surprise guest.
Okay.
Hey, check out these straps I found recently. Do you know Ralph Lauren actually makes polo straps for watches?
You're
And
joking.
they actually come in long?
Wow, I didn't know that. You're joking.
Me neither. I
You?
stumbled upon it the other day. So, like, look at this. You click this, and then
These are cool.
This one's sold out, but they have one, and the large will fit our thick wrists. Damn, why are all the larges sold out?
I like these. Have you seen the Ralph Lauren watches that they make, Arch?
Yeah, they never. I used to like. I like the design, but they were fucking expensive. I had a book on Ralph Lauren.
I like
they
this
had
denim
expensive.
one.
They used the same movements as some of the APs.
Really? They're about $3 grand.
They were overpriced. They were far too expensive.
What do you think of this strap, Arch? Look at this denim strap. Kind of cool.
I love denim.
Yeah, I like this. This is cool. What would you put it on? What watch would this go best with? Oh, you know what? A vintage Submariner, black vintage Submariner. Don't you think that looks fucking amazing?
Can I put that on the Breguet?
No.
What
too casual. Too casual.
What end links do they have? What size is that, Hoffy?
So look, if you go on there, so it's a large. You go for the large. Let me go on product detail. It shows you the large is 70 millimeter by 120.
No, but what's the end links? What size watch is that for?
Oh, the width, 20 mil. 20 mil. We
got Alex on the stream. Hello, Alex. How are you?
Hey, Archie. How are you? How are you getting on?
Oh, mate.
It's
fucked.
Alex.
It's fucked.
Hey, guys.
It's fucked, Alex.
Yeah, I can imagine. It must fuck me. It can't be easy, that shit.
It's a nightmare. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't need me reminding you, but, you know.
Have you thought about, I mean, we don't have to talk about it, but have you thought about what watch you're going to wear on the day?
I'm wearing the Breguet. I'm wearing the Breguet because that's the watch I've worn since I found out my son had passed away.
But not with the orange strap to the funeral, right? Take that fucking orange strap off.
Okay. I'll put it back on the Breguet strap. I'm just doing that for a laugh for tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
Archie.
Good.
Archie?
Yes, sir.
I've got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
There was a gentleman on the stream a couple of days ago, I forgot his name, who was saying at one point, myself and Nico Leonard were talking about watches and we didn't know what we were talking about, which is fair enough. Everyone has their own opinion. But if I'm not mistaken, doesn't Tiffany, not only is Tiffany name copyright and trademark, but don't they actually copyright their color as well?
Absolutely. That's a trademark color.
We all agree on that, don't we?
100%.
That's the Pantone color, the Pantone.
Yeah, that's facts.
The gentleman that disagreed and said I was talking bullshit, obviously, there's 4 of us on the panel that agree to that. That's fine. It's just that I don't really respect people that say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know that.
Hey, it's just hot air. You know that? It's just hot air.
Just because I thought, who would be able to patent a color? But it is possible. It is possible.
So here, I'm about to pull it up for you. If anyone has any questions right off Tiffany's site.
By the way, Alex, what do you think of the Breguet on a rubber orange strap?
It's different.
Check that out, Alex.
We got the CBs as matches the box.
Since 1998, Tiffany Blue has been registered as a color trademark by Tiffany, and in 2001 was standardized as a custom color created by Pantone exclusively for Tiffany and not publicly available. No matter the medium the color is reproduced in, Tiffany's proprietary hue remains consistent and instantly recognizable. The Pantone color is called 1837 Blue, named after Tiffany's founding year.
Well, there we go. Okay.
So,
Archie, are you a Tiffany fan in general? Do you like their stuff? What do you think?
I got to be totally honest with you. The problem with Tiffany is, number one, it's owned by fucking Louis Vuitton. You know that.
Yes.
Louis Vuitton, I got to be honest with you. You know, luxury has really disappointed me lately. Let me explain it to you. Tiffany sold a lot of silver. A lot of the shit they sell is silver. It's not even gold. And I would prefer Cartier to Tiffany any day of the week.
Like this, the silver.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's expensive for silver. And
Yes.
you know what?
It's expensive.
I think Cartier, Chopard and Bulgari. I like Bulgari. I like Italian design. I think that's nicer than Tiffany. Look, I'm just telling you, okay? That's just my own view.
Yeah.
They have this snootiness to them, which kind of pisses me off.
You know, Tiffany's getting out of silver. When I was in there last, Mrs. Yuppie bought me this ring, and they were saying they're discontinuing all the silver because they're trying to go more high end. They don't want to, like, they're aware of that criticism that you just said.
Yeah, so that's
like, Cartier's better. Cartier is better. I agree. Cartier's better.
But I got to tell you, Tiffany makes nice stuff. They got some classic stuff. There's nothing. I'm not anti-Tiffany, okay?
Yeah, I like the classic stuff. The best engagement ring is the 1 carat Tiffany Solitaire. You can't go wrong. Just a classic design. No bullshit.
Yeah.
Arch, you want to give me an opinion on a watch?
Sure. Yes, sir.
All right. Getting the hankering for a strap monster. I think those polo straps unleashed the fact that I don't have something that doesn't have a bezel or a thick bezel in my collection, right? Something to wear low-key as a modest watch that I could have fun with some straps without a bezel on it. So this one jumped out at me. I always like this Omega.
Yes.
Beautiful.
20 mil?
Yeah, it's 20. I believe it's 20.
19, I think, isn't it?
Let's see. I think it's 20. Technical data.
20 mil.
Yeah.
You know what? You want to get a discount on this, but you don't want to.
Well, they don't. You actually can't buy it anymore. I guess it was a limited run, but yeah, you can find it for around $5 or just under $5 grand. And there was a JLC that actually caught my eye.
I
love that sector dial. That sector dial is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's manual. It's really cool. The back is beautiful.
That's a really cool watch.
See?
But they'll keep coming down, right? Like, I think they've got a ways to fall, even still.
Yeah. But then there was a JLC that stuck in my head, and with all the JLC spruiking you've done recently, I was thinking maybe this is more this other one might be interesting as well. Hold on.
You know what would be better? Strap Master. What about Panerized traditional Strap Master watch?
What do you think about these? The middle one.
I love it.
Yeah, that's nice. That's beautiful.
Pretty cool sector dial, right? It's almost got a tuxedo look to it.
You don't like the one on the right?
Funny enough, the middle one actually is kind of the more expensive of the three. The one on the right you can get for around $5 or under.
That's value.
The one on the left is, and that's actually a world time on the right.
Yeah.
That around the 10 o'clock, that little button there, you turn that, and that's what controls the city dial on the bottom.
Huh.
And
Beautiful
that,
stuff.
yeah. So what do you think? Either one of these or the Omega would be your choice for a sector dial?
JLC tanks like a bitch on the secondary market.
Yeah, any of these I'd be looking for value second hand. Nothing's new.
Yeah. You're not paying retail.
Tan says to me, I'm flying out this morning to London. See you on the other side, mate. I'm flying a Boeing 737 MAX.
Wait, is that the one that has all
Ooh,
the
there's an
problems?
article that's just come up here. He's just sent me an article. Philippe Stern is not happy about...
Hold on, I'll take this off.
He's
You wanna
not
cut-
happy about Sylvester Stallone selling the watch.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't imagine they are.
Patek Philippe president voices frustration at Sylvester Stallone flipping his Grandmaster chime. Even if
How
they
did
can
they
meet,
even give it to him still sealed, right? You're supposed to cut it open when they give it to you on a watch that exclusive. Pretty impressive he was able to get it still sealed, no?
So what? How much did he sell it for?
I
How
think
much
four
did
and
he
a half
make?
mil it went for.
Fuck.
You know what I
It
can't
depends.
find is how much
of
the
course,
gold.
we do not like it, but it can happen. I cannot control everybody. It's not fair for a client that may have been waiting for this piece for many years and then sees it's being sold. Fair point.
Oh.
What's your thoughts, Arch? He wanted thoughts. Do you think he was right in doing that? Or should he be banned?
Look, I think the truth is he's getting older. He's just thinking to himself, what's the fucking point of having all this stuff?
Yeah.
Flipped it for 5 point. How much did he pay for it? He made two. See, how long did he have the watch for? Let's have a look realistically. Did he make that much money out of it?
It says a few years.
It's 2014. So that's 10 years, right?
Right.
So, you know what? If he had his money in stocks,
Oh,
he'd
it's
probably,
sold for 5.4. Sorry.
yeah. So
Archie,
he
Archie,
made, yes.
sorry. If someone told you you couldn't sell your BMW, what would you say to them? You'd tell them to fuck off, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would. You
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Would you not?
Yeah. No, I totally, look, it's yours. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. Nobody knows his personal circumstances. Like, I think realistically, he's doing a bit of Swedish death cleaning. He's thinking, you know what? I've owned this beautiful thing. It's great, but I'd really like to have the money back. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What's Swedish death cleaning?
Oh, Swedish death cleaning is when you get into retirement, you make it easy for the next generation when you do die to clean your house. So you get rid of unnecessary shit. Do you understand?
Wow, I've never heard that before. That's a good one. I like that.
Please Google it. Swedish death cleaning. So basically, you get rid of shit so that your children don't have to. It's basically getting rid of clutter and decluttering and just keeping things that are important. And the thing about Swedish death cleaning is it lets you give things away that you know someone would really appreciate.
We have an update from Tan. Flight was delayed. He's on his 777 now. FICA.
Ooh,
Hmm.
that's the article. That's the article. The flipping the article. I did that one. That's the article. No, that's the article.
No, I'm saying his super chat.
Oh. Apparently, OC's just contacted me and said that the watch went for 4.5 million plus a 20% premium. Fuck. 20%.
Well, that's what you pay for the hammer price.
Yeah.
But it says 5.4 on the article I'm looking at, and it seems to say as such in front of you. On yours as well.
Yeah. But then out of that, he's got to pay the 20%.
It depends on the currency. If the article was a different country or something like that, who knows? But you know what? I think honestly, you got to remember these people they don't need to keep everything forever. You see what I mean? You say, well, you know what? Maybe get rid of this watch.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. He kept it for a while, you know. Like, what do you mean? What is you have to hand it down to your fucking grandchildren just because they said so? And I like how they pretend how it's all about, you know, oh, well, what if somebody else wants the watch? But they don't give a fuck about that. They play the game. Everyone's playing the game. You know what I mean, Arch?
Oh, of course. That's exactly it, you know?
They're all playing the fucking game, so you can't blame him for playing it as well.
He only had it for 3 years. Wow. Okay.
I want to know what that Cartier went for. The gold
You know what?
timer.
I think the thing is, if you buy something, you're free to do whatever the fuck you like, right?
Yes.
Here, AC Patel Philippe, $7. AC3, will you be doing shorts? Poor Pluto reviews of London attendees. Roast the fuckers. We will sue.
Oh, that would be fun. A little watch spotting with the Pontiff live. Alex, you gonna take care of our guy while he's out there? Make sure no nonsense goes on with any overzealous fans?
Of course I am.
I feel good with him in your hands, buddy.
He's in good hands, especially with D.
Yes. Someone's saying the 5.4 includes the 20%. Got it. So the 4.5 mil plus the 20%, 5.4. That hammer premium will get you.
Yeah. How else do you sell a watch like that, right? It's the only way.
Yeah, you're not exactly bringing that one down to 47th Street.
No, you're not putting it on Facebook Marketplace.
Look, I think the guy's probably just rationalizing his collection, thinking, you know what? How much shit do I really need? What can I get rid of? You know, things like that, you know?
What did he buy it for?
He made $2 million profit, but, you know, I think the thing is...
Do you think they'd ban him if he went into a Patek boutique, let's say this week, looking to spend some of those new gotten gains? Do you think they would sell him an expensive watch now?
Look, I think the thing is, right, if you buy something, you're really free to do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? I mean, nobody, you don't know someone's circumstance. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know how well off he is, or, you know, some of these people are not as well off as you think they are.
Well, he's got a new hit on his hands, right? He has that Tulsa King going on Paramount. If you ever seen that, it's actually really good. I enjoyed the first season. And then I think they have a reality show with his family, right?
Yeah, fair point. But he might thought, you know, it's a good time to cash out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It depends if he wasn't wearing it and that. I mean, he's getting old now. He's not going to live forever. You realize that, don't you?
Yeah, and it's still in the wrapper, so I guess he figures might as well get the premium now before the if you kick in something that dear, you never know what the wife and kids might fall for.
We got Patel Philippe, $2.80. You ever watch spot in airports? Just saw a 36-day date. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to end the stream soon. I'm just feeling a bit tired. I had to go and do a few things. I just wanted to come on and run a little bit of a show there. We'll keep it for a little couple more, 5-6 more minutes. I just wanted to say, guys, I had a lot of good support from you guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm really looking forward. If I can just survive until Monday night, everything will get better.
That's right.
I got the funeral on Monday. As long as I can survive until it's going to be a hard one.
One foot in front of the other, Arch. The thing you can't do is think about it.
I've been really exhausted. Can you believe this, Huff? I don't know. I think it's just my mind thinking.
Of course. In
In the day, I had a nap, and now I'm feeling exhausted again. I don't know what.
Well, you're
I think it's
emotionally spent. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what? When my father passed and I knew I had to give a eulogy and all that stuff, the hardest for me was the shower before. I didn't want to come out of the shower when I was taking the shower to get ready, and I knew I had to go, go head to the funeral home. That last shower was the hardest for me.
Interesting.
But it was also, when I reflect back, it was also kind of most cathartic too, because I felt like, once I got out, I was ready to go.
Angelic Slayer, $3. Thinking of you, Arch. Much love. Yeah. Yeah, Luxie's on an aeroplane as we speak. That's why he's not doing the show today. And I said, hey, I would do one. I was a little bit late because I got pizza for my son Alex. He's a little bit down. I said, hey mate, do you want some pizza? He said, yeah. So I got it, and that's why I was a little bit late. I got him some pizza. And,
have you decided if you're going to speak or not at the? Are you going to do the eulogy? Who's doing the eulogy?
Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to speak. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. I respect that.
I'm going to give my words to the celebrant. He can read some words for me. Okay.
I think that's smart, Arch.
Totally
and then you know what?
No
if you want to put some words down in like a notepad, that if you feel it at the time,
that's what he's doing. I'm giving him a page of writing.
Yeah,
that's good. I think that's good, Arch.
I think that's the best way.
It's hard.
I've actually distributed the code to all the people in the WhatsApp group.
Yep. I did
and,
see that.
What is it streaming?
The funeral, the places, they have streaming, but it's private. You need
You need the link in the pin.
And
a lot of places do that now.
It's very commonplace. It's very commonplace. So it's
we did that at my father's as well, because all his family was in Holland, so they couldn't attend.
No, of course, yeah. No, that's exactly it. Phew, it's okay. Do you want to run the stream a bit, or do you want me to end it now, Huffy? I can end it now. It's okay.
I can hang out for a little bit if people want to hang.
Okay. Huffy, by the way, you're not going to London, are you?
No, unfortunately, not going to make it this time.
Could I give that book to Tan or save it for New York?
You could save it to New York. I don't want you worrying about taking that with you now. Give us something to look forward to. I'll
be on the stream tonight. Well, your time, my morning. I love you all.
Wait, Arch, before you go, we got a Phoenician Cedar super chat.
Phoenician Cedar, $10. Arch, I hope it only gets easier for you relatively sooner than later. Thinking of you during this tough time. Best wishes and looking forward to watching you guys in the bro house. Chin up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it there, Phoenician Cedar. Kind words. Okay, guys, I will see you.
You're going to shoot off?
Tonight.
By the way, the show that was our last night or morning for you, the guys did a great job hanging on and kept it going for another couple hours. It was really good.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. That's what we're all here for, to help you through, Arch. So don't worry about it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Feel better, buddy. Get some rest. So, Alex, what was this nasty and vicious rumors people were spreading?
Which rumors, sorry?
That you didn't know what you were talking about, or something about the Tiffany stuff you brought up?
Just somebody that was saying I was talking nonsense, which is, an opinion, but I knew it was a fact. So,
Yeah. Nasty and vicious. Mr. Yuppie, how are you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm muting myself a lot. I'm blowing my nose and coughing and all the shit. This has been going on for a week now.
Marcelo sounds sick. I didn't want to mention it to Arch, but I heard him yesterday on the stream. He sounded like shit. He was coughing and hacking up.
Oh, really? That's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Hopefully he's
Damn,
not
there's a
spreading
lot of
COVID.
people.
Turn the bro house into a super spreader.
Yeah, that would be so shit for Archie's trip to London. Fuck. Yes. Yeah, he needs to be careful about that. I mean, he's crashed a few events now, so that would be really bad.
Yeah, he'll give him the bird flu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of people where I live are sick at the moment. I don't know, just you know how these things come in waves.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I got COVID twice this year. I couldn't believe it. I didn't get it all through the pandemic, and then I caught it 3 times within 6 months.
Fucking hell. Was it
Yeah.
rough? It can be really bad.
Twice it was really rough. I feel like there were 2 different strains. The 2 times I got it was really rough in the chest, and then the second one was I just couldn't stop sleeping and was exhausted. That one wasn't bad. It was you know, it was that type of sick where you don't feel like complete shit, but you're getting a ton of rest and you feel okay for just, you know, sitting on live streams or fucking off playing video games.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I know how it is.
Yeah, I have a weird thing where I kind of like being sick, where I don't have to feel bad about being completely useless.
Yeah, yeah. One thing I hate is I always it's always like a long lead up for me. So I'm always sort of sick for 3 days, and then I think, oh, it's been 3 days. I should get better soon, and then I always get worse for a few days, and then I come good. So like
Yeah,
it's been a
yeah.
week. Like I haven't left my house in a week. It's fucked.
Big Tony, I'm not stoned. I'm just haven't had my coffee yet. It's 7:30 in the morning here in New York, and just threw the stream on when I seen Archie get on, and just wanted to jump on because I thought Narc was giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
Which
When
I don't
Narc's
know
on,
if he
I like
was or not. I just wanted to jump in and try to help out.
when Narc's on, I just let him go. I just try not to interrupt. You know.
Yeah. Alex, are you gonna go by the bro house?
No.
I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you at all. That was the Jamie had hit me to come. For a minute I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it, and then I just realized I don't think I could last in there for more than a day. I'd want to strangle someone because I know the antics are going to be full tilt, and that's the only thing I hope that, you know, if Arch needs some space, they don't pile on him too bad.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. He's going to be exhausted.
Yeah, hopefully Lux can be the lightning rod for all the skylarking.
Yes, poor Luxy. He'll have fun. It'll be fun. It's going to be good over there. I'm looking forward to watching it from afar.
Good for him to kind of get out of Dodge and just have a complete background reset and keep his mind off things. And you know, last night Arch was saying on the stream, the hardest thing is when people call you, you know, for their condolences. And I've certainly been there at times where, you know, people call you with the best of intentions, and then you get these phone calls and you're forced to kind of feel strong or entertain them, and half the time you're on the phone making sure they feel okay, you know, they feel better. And obviously that's not the intent when people call and check in. It's just how it works out.
Yeah, no, that's true. I texted Arch a few times, but I didn't call him because people don't realize everybody else is calling, right? So like if someone dies and the person just gets smashed with phone calls.
Yeah, I've been trying to throw little watch stuff at him here and there, to sending him links and stuff like that, just to, in case, you know, he needs something to get his mind off things, and he's been semi-reactive.
Yeah. Oh, he's been super. Like I was texting him about my Starbucks because I'm sort of I don't know if I'm having full buyer's remorse, but I don't know. I'm just sort of a bit apprehensive about it, and he's been like really engaging on it.
What's wrong with the Starbucks? You don't like it?
No, I like it, but I'm just not. When I bought my day date, you know, it was like such a fucking big deal, and I really just am in love with that watch, you know.
Mhm.
And now I'm buying a Starbucks, and like it costs almost the same as a day date, right? But even being like, I mean, it's just an inferior watch. Like, of course it is. Like the day date is the flagship. And I don't know. I'm just not. You know what it is. I think I was expecting like for the amount of money that I spent on the day date, I get so much joy out of my day date. You know, like
Plus, it was probably a hunt that you went on to find the perfect one.
Yeah, and the Starbucks was too. Like I fucking hunted for a Starbucks, and I wanted one for years. I wanted a Starbucks before I wanted a day date, actually.
Oh, so
But
you bought
now
it
that
third hand? This wasn't from an AD at retail?
no, fucking retail. I don't have that kind of cachet. No, I bought it in Japan. I got a good price. But yeah, I just it's not bringing me the same amount of joy as the day date, but it costs almost as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't
No,
know.
that's why I've been kind of chilling on my watch purchases lately. I know what you mean, where you get a diminishing returns almost when you get well, when I was buying stuff just consistently, I felt like I was getting excited less and less, and it was more of like, you know, just obtaining them and then moving on to what's the next thing I want to obtain. And
Yeah,
slow down.
that's good. That's good that you're in that mode. I'm in that mode now. I mean, the one thing I do, I mean, I do really like the Starbucks. I mean, it's a beautiful watch. I got the Mark 1, and that's my favorite color of the bezels as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I had that, the really dark green, right? It almost looks
like, to me, it's like like looks the most like the Rolex green.
Yes.
But yeah, and I love the two-piece feed, like the day date and Starbucks combo. But like, you know what it is? Here's how I can sum it up, right? Spending $22,000 on the day date, to me, that felt like such good value. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then spending like, I didn't spend 22,000 on my Starbucks, but it was pretty close. When I look at it, I'm like, this doesn't bring me like 20 grand's worth of joy. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm thinking about.
Listen, you're talking to someone who sold the Meteorite Pepsi and got tons of shit for it, but it just didn't connect to me the way I felt like a watch of that value should.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel about it. Like, it's a beautiful watch. I do really like it, but I'm just not connecting with it. Whereas the day date, like, I want to wear that every day.
Yep.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. And also, the other thing as well is, if I paid retail for it, I'd feel a little bit better about it, right? It's not like I was one of these people that paid $35,000. Like, I paid like 20 and a half. So I paid a good price. Australian, Aussie, this is.
Okay.
But you know, I just sort of, I don't know. I'm just wondering if it was worth it.
And in reality, you're the only one that can decide that.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, I do really like it. It's good for the collection. Like it really is.
So what's your collection at now? We know you have the day date. And
yeah, I got the day date.
Is it 36?
Yeah, I got the 36 day date. It's a birth year.
Ah, the
from
Tony Soprano.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what? I want to get the Big Pussy has the coral dial. I want to get the coral dial too. The red dial, and then I've got the Starbucks, and I've got
so it'd be like Speedy. A Stella dial, right? Yeah, the Stella dial day dates. Those were what those OPs were originally modeled after, I believe.
Yes. And I just love it. Like, it's just so beautiful. Yeah, and then I got the Starbucks. I've got a Speedy, like just a classic Hesalite Speedy, which I'll always have. Like, that's sort of my goat watch, actually. Like, I just really identify with that watch. And to the Black Bay in blue.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so that's the 4-piece feed. Oh, I've got a vintage JLC as well, but I'm selling it. I'm gonna flick it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm flicking it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it's a solid 18 karat. Like, it's a nice watch, but I don't know. Now that I have the day date, I don't need another gold watch. I just want one gold watch, and it's gonna be the day date. You know.
I definitely know what you mean.
Yeah, so that's the collection. But I think even if I just had 3 pieces, like the day date, the Starbucks, and the Speedy, and then maybe eventually I could get something on leather. You know, that'd be the way to go, maybe.
See, these are the
Wow.
Stella dials like I was telling you about. And that's
The
the
one I want is the top one.
yeah, that's the coral.
Pussy Bompensero from, you know, because Tony's got the date with the champagne dial, and then his friend Pussy has the coral. I want the coral as well.
Ah, very nice.
Super fan. Like, I'm really into it.
And then are you talking you just want to get the dial so you could swap them out, or another dating with that dial?
No, I don't have the
Yeah.
I don't have the money for a second one. Like,
No,
I just get that, and then every now and then I would swap it out, and obviously keep the champagne dial for, you know, completeness. But I'd like to swap it out every now and then. Which of these is your favorite?
I'm a coral guy too. Although that blue
Yeah,
on the left looks really cool. I guess that's what the turquoise one was modeled after, right?
Yeah, I like the dark blue a lot.
Yeah, the dark blue is cool too. Something
I
about
see
that.
those come up.
That green's actually really sick too. I mean, they're all fucking great. You can't go wrong. That ox
Yeah.
blood's awesome. But
I
something
think my
about
least
that,
favorite.
right?
Yeah,
That's the one
least
OP I
favorite?
really wish I would have gotten, that OP41 when they came out with that bright red. I think it's so cool. They're still
Yeah.
precious.
yeah. I can't believe, like, the price for the new day dates is 60 grand Aussie now. They're like Rolex. This is the price of gold. They've put it up again.
Yes, it actually, I believe there were 2 price increases they did this year.
Yes, it's
The
very
second one
expensive.
just happened. I remember I was arguing with someone about that, and I found an article on Watch Pro where they were saying the rationale because the precious metal prices are going up. But it's very rare they raise precious metal twice.
Yeah, that's right. Do you think it's out of? I mean, would you ever really buy like a $60,000 new Aussie? I'm talking obviously new day date when you can get like a cool vintage one for 20 grand or sometimes even less. Well, you got to get the double quick set.
My problem is I need the 40 mil. So
Oh, do you have big wrists?
yeah, I'm 7. It's like 7 3/4. So I'm
Oh,
fighting.
you could probably still. Have you tried on a lot of the 36s? Like, you're probably okay.
I don't know.
Because the thing is,
maybe
like,
if the right one jumped to me.
the gold really pops. Like, it has a lot more wrist presence, obviously, than your average 6 mil watch.
Oh, we got a
4%.
super chat from JCB, Jean-Claude Beaver, 2.99 Australian half. As an AP fan, please give us a thoughts on ref. Hold on, let me pull that up. So we got AP 25, 6, 6, 8. I mean, absolutely stunning. I love skeleton dials, and this perpetual calendar's over the moon. I know it's not in the royal oak octagonal bezel, but I don't give a fuck. This is absolutely beautiful. I think it's even cooler that it isn't. This is really
That's a cool watch.
And
That's a
it's
cool watch.
something
What's the size? Is it 40? Is it 40?
Let's see. I'd be surprised if what year is it? It's from 1990. I have a feeling it's probably 36. Hold on. Let's see. It's platinum. Oh, 36.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
36.
It looked larger than that to me, but maybe it's just a photo.
No, beautiful watch.
Yeah. Do you think that's good value? That's decent value, isn't it?
You better believe it for a perpetual calendar.
Yeah. AP and it's in platinum. Like that is value.
Yeah, and got all the pieces. Well, assuming, but that's a sick box. It probably has. I wonder if it has the built-in winder, because you get a built-in winder in the case. It looks. I wonder what that is.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, I think that's the winder right there. So you put the watch there, and it would turn, because they're bitch to set.
Yes. That's beautiful.
All right, we got Muhammad Ali. Coral Red was the OP I really wanted too before it got discontinued. Yeah, and you know what? They've really remained dear. I'm using Archie's
Hey,
terminology here, but
you know, I got offered one of those when I first started collecting. I had a friend that worked at the Rolex boutique in Melbourne, right? And I wanted the Starbucks. That's what I really wanted. And he said, "Oh, well, we have the OP Coral in stock." I tried it on, and I said no because I was a fucking idiot. I didn't realize, and it would have been $8,000. And then there were 40 grand there for a little while, and I would have had a purchase history with the AD as well. So I fucked up. But what can you do? I didn't know, and I didn't.
yeah,
I to be honest, I just didn't. I guess my taste in watches wasn't as advanced. Like I didn't have the palate. You know, like how if you try the most complex wine, it's the first wine you ever try. You probably won't like it or appreciate it. I probably didn't appreciate coral dials at that time. Anyway, I really fucked up. And
I have a similar story when I was actually on my honeymoon. I was dying to get a Sea Dweller, and we were in the Bahamas, and I was harassing all the ADs that were on the island, calling every morning drunk, you know, asking what they got in. And one of the shops were like, and I told them, you know, it's my honeymoon. I really want to get a watch. And says, I have a white gold Sky Dweller for you. So back then I didn't realize that was the stainless steel Sky Dweller with the white gold bezel. And it was a blue dial Sky Dweller with the white gold bezel. And I told him, no, I want the Sea Dweller. And I just didn't understand, you know, how hard to get that watch was at the time. But I was just zero focused on getting it because I just wanted and you know, it's obviously a bigger watch too. I always wanted to get a Submariner, but prior to them going up in size, when they got the ceramic dials, they didn't never fit my wrist away. It didn't look like a diver on my wrist, you know, it just looked a bit small. So I was so excited when the Sea Dweller came out, and I was just having such a tough time getting it from the AD, and that was one I wanted from the AD. I just wanted, because the only Rolexes I had previously were bought third hand or second hand, and I wanted to make sure I got this one brand new because I told myself this is going to be the watch, you know, the watch that I take till the end. This is coming to the grave with me. It's going to be all I need. And yeah, so I remained focused on that. And funny enough, I ended up getting dicked around for like another 6 months to a year trying to look for it. But then, as fate would have it, I found the right AD and ended up getting it at retail. When I talked to the SA I use now, he was like, are you serious? You ready to buy now? I go, yeah. He goes, I'll have it for you in a week and a half. And
wow, nice.
Yeah, and then so began the real sickness of you know, diving in. I'm actually shocked.
Your story worked out better than me. I left 30 G's on the table.
How so?
Just bought it, and then well, because like the OP that I got offered, they were $8,000 at the time, and that Coral OP, like they're still 20 grand, but for a while they were like 35 or 40 grand.
Yeah, I mean, you can touch them for under like 18,000.
Yeah, and I said no, and I could have had it that very day. It was in my fucking hands. He said, "You can buy this right now." I said, "No, I don't really like it." What a fucking idiot!
It happens. We all have the stories. And JTM, I had bought Fujifilm X100 Mark VI. That was the camera I bought. Well, hipster camera nerd.
I feel like shit, man. I got to jump off. I'm gonna go to bed.
All good. Maybe it's time to pull the plug unless someone wants to jump on. I gotta start getting ready myself. Alex, anything you want to say before we sign off here?
No, I'm all right. I'm just invoicing, doing boring stuff.
All right. Well, shout out to everyone who came on stream today. Please upvote, and yeah, we'll see each other in a couple hours, I suppose. Did we get the CB one from Arch? Do you know if
No,
Arch did this early? I think this one might have gotten
I don't think we did that. I think we missed it. Okay, I'll stay on. Let's do the super chat. We can't.
because we can't let CB down.
No, but
Also,
anyone, $5.
On the PP Aqua Chrono, I assume that's a Patek Aqua Chrono. I don't think I was on when they were talking, but let's see. Oh, I know what he's saying. He's talking about the orange strap. So
Yeah, I fucking hate that he did that. He's doing it as a joke.
yeah, so CB's talking about this watch that.
Oh yeah, that would look good.
Yeah, it actually comes with an orange strap as well. It comes with 2 straps. The black one's the stock one, and then it comes with a secondary strap right here.
Yes.
And
That's
that
nice.
is the most beautiful orange strap to watch. That's why I can't get into Patek. I was lucky enough one time to go with a friend to one of these showings where they show you all the new novelties for that year, and going through everything, just putting them all on your wrist. The one thing that really, really stuck out to me and I loved was the Aquanaut Chrono, and I just know I'll never have it because I won't have any. I'm not buying multiple watches, and I'm not paying the exorbitant aftermarket price. The one that I do wish to own one day used to be, let's see, where are we? A 5935 right here. This one I do love, which when you were talking before about a $60,000 watch for $65K, to me, I feel like there's a lot of value in this watch. You got a world timer, chronograph. Aha! Got Mr. Z checking in on the morning show. What's up, buddy? You might be on mute there, Mr. Z. I can't hear you. So I love this
dial's beautiful. That dial is just special.
So you got the salmon dial and on steel. I think it's very, very rare.
And that checkered,
the carbon motif. That's the new carbon motif. Hold on.
No, that's a beautiful watch.
We got Muhammad Ali, $5. I'm picking up a new strap from VC overseas today, white rubber for my blue dial. That is an amazing setup. I remember when JJ had that blue dial with the white overseas with that inky blue dial they have. Oh, that dial.
Can you pull it up? Pull it up. Pull it up.
I really love, the overseas is one of those watches that when you have on your wrist, let's see, white strap, you realize how fucking cool it is. Oh, Mr. Z.
Maybe some technical problems, huh?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Trying to. All right, so this is the strap. Actually, $300, not bad for that strap. For on AP, it's I believe it was $600 or $700 for a rubber strap. Believe it or not. Oof. So we're talking. I believe he has the 4500V. So I'm looking right here. This is the updated one, 4520. Let me see if there's somewhere where we can show the different strap options. No, I don't think there is. But this one with that blue strap, the white strap is honestly one of the best configurations you can have. It looks so great for summer. Just imagine this right here. That white strap on the beach. Got a nice white bucket hat on, polo or button down.
Some linen with the
Yes,
linen is where it's
linen
at.
blazing. There's nothing wrong with
Cigar
that.
hanging out of the mouth. That is the real deal, isn't it? That's beautiful.
Yep. Mr. Z.
Huh.
Yeah, Mr. Z with some serious technical problems here.
It happens. Yeah, that you're right. That would be a stunning combination. That's a watch for your yacht.
Yeah. And have you ever seen that overseas in person with that blue dial?
I don't think so, actually. I think it is the sort of watch that'd look much better in person.
Oh, we can
Oh,
almost
we got-
hear you, Mr. Z. We heard something. Yeah, the comms, Mr. Z.
That's what happens.
This style, I seen it when we went to Peter Luger's with me, JJ, Mr. Z, Arch, and who else was there? I'm forgetting. Oh, Anthony Pellegrini. We went out for dinner, and JJ had it on, and I was just looking at the dial, and there's just so many hues of blue when you look into that. It just really looks almost like ink is on the dial, and as you like kind of angle it and look, you just see the deep blues coming, and really, really cool. Love that watch, especially on a white dial. And the thing that's really cool about this watch to me is you get 3 watches in one, right? You get that cool rubber strap, you get the bracelet, obviously, and then it has a really nice leather one as well.
Yeah, it would look great on leather. Yes, for more business. You could just have this one watch, really, right?
100%. See, that's the leather. So you get a little more formal. There's your sports look, and then that rubber for on the beach. What's the water resistance on this, actually?
Fuck, you're making me want one.
I'm telling you, bang for buck right now. You can get them pretty much almost at retail. If you factor in tax, you're right there. They really slid down. JJ was smart selling his when he did.
Yeah. It's I feel like it's a kind of watch, like for me, like I want to get a Patek, but I want to
150 meters. Not bad.
Nice. Honestly, that could be a one and done. That's a beautiful watch.
Without question. One and done, and no one could front on you with that one.
No, and it'd impress the people you want to impress, and the people who you don't give a fuck about wouldn't know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, Mr. Z, 3 times the charm.
Some days it just doesn't happen.
Maybe we'll give him a second. Maybe his phone needs a beat to warm up, like Knox.
Yeah, I like this one, but I think like I really want a Patek too. There's a rose gold Patek that I love, but I want to wait 15 years or 20 years. Like otherwise, like what do you work towards? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly.
There's some things I want to wait for, because like I could literally go and just get every watch right now, but I just think
it won't have meaning. It won't have significance. It's just more stuff.
That's right. Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, no, I've been there too. Jakey, I'm actually curious your opinion on a Patek while I got you.
Yeah.
What do you think of this new world timer? Muhammad Ali coming on. How are you there, my friend?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Hey, thanks for the good questions tonight and comments.
No problem at all. No problem at all. I'm just thinking, this time next week we'll all be, well, a lot of us will all be together in London, so it's getting quite exciting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are starting to fly across early next week, and so yeah.
Hold on, Mr. Z. Mr. Z, not a good technical showing. Jakey, we got your twin here, HR.
Hello. How are we?
I love this
fucking lineup.
I love this new world time they came out with. Is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the denim.
I like denim. I'm keen.
I think there's something so cool about this watch. I know it's not.
You know what the problem is for me with this watch is there's not enough contrast to it. Like I think you either want the denim dial or the denim strap. I think the both of them.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. It's a
Yeah.
little Canadian tuxedo, as they say. But imagine this with a white strap like Muhammad's doing on that VC overseas.
Yeah, let's have it. Can we see it close up?
Would be beautiful. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe I can get you a better shot. Some one of these. Here. You're looking at you want to see dial, Jakey?
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
And then it actually has the date now. So that was new for this version. I gotta tell you, Mr. Z is very persistent. I hope this one works for him. Mr. Z?
It always makes me laugh. Like, how do they pick the cities?
Mr. Z, you want to go lo-fi and call my cell, and then I'll we can go on speaker and edge in that way.
It always makes me laugh how they pick which cities they're going to use to represent the time zones. You know what I mean?
We need Brisbane.
I never realized
Brisbane.
they changed that as much, and until talking to a bunch of Patek fans. Mohammed, while I got you, do you have the titanium Yachtmaster 42, or am I getting you confused with someone else?
You're getting me confused with someone else. I do have the Yachtmaster 42 in white gold on the oyster face.
You have a serious collection, my friend.
Oh yeah, he's no joke.
I know. I've been kind of collecting obviously for a few years, but the last in December I got the overseas, and then I got the Pepsi in February. So it's kind of slow going for a while, but it's kind of gone a little bit. But you got to wait your turn, don't you? You work the relationships, and you wait your turn, and some of the pieces start dropping your way. So I'm very happy at the moment.
Were you worried the Pepsi? You know how everyone was talking about the Pepsi getting discontinued, which I personally didn't think was going to happen. Were you worried that was going to happen and you'd miss out?
No, he got it right before the goal line, if I remember correctly, right?
I got it in February the 2nd.
Here, I thought you were showing it. Sorry, I don't mean to put you.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah, I've got that.
There we go. On oyster.
So, I haven't worn it for a couple of days, so the timing's a bit out.
Beautiful.
But,
I definitely want to get a stainless steel Pepsi back in the collection.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And
That's
then
fine.
this is the overseas.
That's such a beautiful watch.
So,
yeah.
Do you have the white strap yet, or are you going to pick it up?
I'm going to go and pick it up. So I ordered, when I bought the watch in December, I ordered the white strap and also a red strap.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taken a while.
One. I haven't seen the red one. That would probably look pretty cool. I love my red strap on the music edition. That's what I actually have on it right now.
Oh, brilliant! The thing is, obviously, because they moved to the updated version, because I got the 4520, the straps have also changed because of tapering.
Oh, that's a great call.
Yeah, so it was that's the reason why it's taken quite a few months to get it, because they have to produce the strap in the new dimensions. So
do you know if the old straps would work with this new model?
I'm not sure. But I mean, the boutique have said obviously the straps have changed to kind of bring them in line. But obviously the deployment buckles changed as well. So I presume if you've got the old deployment buckle, you might be okay. But they're new dimensions.
Oh, right, because it's thinner because of the taper, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that that overseas is something special. I tell you what, I never really bought into these quick release straps until I got it on my AP, and then once you realize how easy it is, and you get a little strap collection, and I have so much fun with it. I actually use multiple colors at the same time. If I have a polo hoodie that I love, that's that navy blue with polo sport and a gold writing. So I'll wear it with black and yellow on the strap, and it matches perfectly. And I have a lot of fun with it.
No, it's fantastic having the flexibility on the straps just makes the watch so much more versatile, and also you have a lot of fun as well if you're changing the colors every now and then. You feel you're getting a new watch every time. So yeah, it's good. So yeah, I put it back on the steel bracelet. It just took
Here we'll
yeah,
go
30
full screen
seconds.
still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just took 30 seconds. So
And that is such a
Yeah.
beautiful bracelet with the Maltese cross on the on the back of the clasp.
Why does Vacheron use the Maltese cross? I don't know the history of that.
It's a good question.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's. I mean, I think obviously it's the brand logo, and
Yeah.
it probably has some historical significance. But yeah, we probably need to
My mum's
look
Maltese,
look
that's all
that
I'm
up.
wondering.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Z, are you there, or do you want me to kick this one? I see you saying in the chat, kick you. Oh, I heard you. Did we just hear Mr. Z?
We did
What is
briefly.
going
Yeah.
on?
All right, we'll give him a second while it warms up. I'll pull on up the Vacheron site and see. I love that green they came out with. I know everyone's giving them shit saying, they bit they're $1 a day late on this one, but I really think it looks beautiful on Rose. Always like their chronos.
It's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, stunning.
Oh wow, what is it? I've never seen this one before.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess that's got to be an old one, right? I'm not too into the VC stuff. I don't know. And
That's
NATO,
fucking cool.
I know. NATO says none of that sounded gay at all, Hoff. You know what it is? I used to be really into sneakers, and now I feel like I aged out of a lot of that stuff. So this is what gives me joy. Let's see if
I've
they
never,
go
you know what? I need to look at more Vacheron. It's not really a brand that I follow too closely, and I really should be.
To me, I truly think is the coolest tourbillon in the business with that, how they integrated the Maltese cross into that tourbillon.
Yep.
So I'm reading that the reason why it's got the Maltese cross is because they there was a component of the barrel used to limit tension within the mainspring of the movement, which they modeled on the Maltese cross, and that's why they use the Maltese cross. So there was a part that they use.
Huh. Wow, I never seen it with look at those baguettes.
Wow,
that's cool looking. I like the way they didn't just go around the inner line and kind of did it on the outside of the bezel as well.
Yep. That's beautiful, isn't it? The way they've done it is really good.
That's what I gotta say with Vacheron. They really and Cars told me too, and talking Cars and Chrono, who has great relationships with all the brands and has spent significant amounts and gets his ass kissed all over town, said without question he enjoys Vacheron's crowd and events far and away above anything else. Said the most down-to-earth people, nothing's about flexing, it's really just about the watches, and it's just overall the brand takes such good care of you and always sends you stuff. And I hear it from other people who just have maybe one or two Vacheron pieces and not the super higher horology stuff that Cars has, but they always get stuff on holidays and stuff. And I gotta say, I was a bit rope-a-doped with AP. When I got my music edition, I was getting stuff initially, they sent me the hat, then then they sent me the book, and I gotten something around Christmas time, and then I got another letter from Ginny Wright, who's the North American CEO for AP, saying welcome into the brand. So happy to have you, and look forward to your next purchase, and let us know what you're thinking and all this. So I got all gassed, and when I ended up getting my second oak, or really my first Royal Oak, because the music edition's an offshore. When I got the Chrono, I was expecting, another gift or something in the mail, and was, curious to see, like, does it go up? Because I see people walking around town with like AP branded spider jackets, like ski jackets and all this stuff. And I got nothing. And I was talking to my SA and he says, oh no, they just do that in the beginning.
Oh,
I was so pissed because the new gift, they used to send you hats. Now the new gift is a travel pouch and a whole like a watch polishing or cleaning cloth and like kind of a starter kit that I wanted to get, and they don't sell it or anything. So I'm a bit cheesed off about that. I should probably check on eBay. I'm sure someone's got that up there. But when I was
you're married now, you're not dating anymore. You're married,
Yeah.
so all the gifts stop.
When I was complaining about it, though, he did give me one of those AP hoodies, so I can't complain too much.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's amazing how much money all that shit goes for on eBay. You think the Rolex stuff goes for a premium? It's absolutely insane. All right, so if we're looking at overseas here, have you been in a Vacheron boutique recently, Mohammed? Actually, yeah, when you got your strap, right?
No, I'll be going in this afternoon. I was in a couple of weeks ago to the there's a new club that I've got in the London boutique. So in the building next door, they've got on the top floor, they have a kind of a bit like an AP house. They have a Vacheron. I think it's the 1755 club. So it's kind of it's a lovely space here. With there's an outdoor area for
oh, like a nice
cigars.
deck that you can hang out on.
Exactly. And there's a bar and there's a lounge and all that kind of stuff, which is really good. But I've been to the boutique a handful of times. I think I first went to the boutique to put my request in for an overseas and a 56. Then the second time I went in was to buy the 56. And then the third time was to buy the overseas. So it's been very kind of a business relationship, but I haven't had to go too much outside of actually making purchases there. So I didn't have to, show my face all the time like you do for other brands,
right?
To kind of to keep in the mind. But the people there are really nice. I'll be going back this afternoon.
Wow, look at this.
Some of the pieces just incredible. But
I love that they use titanium, and last time I hung out with Cars, he brought the Everest out, which is far and away my favorite watch that he has. And he got the titanium bracelet for it, which probably is the same bracelet here that they're using. And it just takes it over the top. I mean, the details on that watch and how light it is. That's why I was asking if you had the Yachtmaster 42. I think that's the next Rolex I really, really want.
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy the Yachtmaster 42. It's in white gold and also with the oyster flakes. That's my real. I know the Overseas is a fantastic watch, but I kind of wear the Yachtmaster white gold for special going out occasions. The Overseas is more of a day-to-day wearer with the Pepsi and with the Explorer and a few of the other watches. But
I always like this dual time too. Something about this style I always thought was cool.
Yeah, I do. For the dual time, I think the blue's nice, but I think the black is the nicest dual time one.
Because you get that contrast, right? There's like a little red, if I recall. The green actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Right here. Yeah, you get the little contrast on the AM PM sub dial and on the GMT hand right here.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think they came out with this in green as well, right?
I don't. Maybe in rose gold, but not in steel. Yet.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I remember seeing it because I love the way. I remember that contrast jumping out at me when I seen it in green.
Guys, I don't want to interrupt. I'm jumping off. Good to chat.
Oh, good, Jakey. Feel better, my man.
Bye. Thank you.
Good luck.
All right, Mr. Z. 8 times the charm. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hello. Mr. Z. Damn, I feel terrible. I feel like there's something he really wants to jump in on too. If I know Mr. Z, I probably spoke something incorrectly, and he's jumping on to correct me in front of the punters, because Mr. Z, for those that don't know, is a beacon of watch knowledge. That man knows the market and knows all the ins and outs, especially talking Rolex. He's the man. All right, let me go here. So Yachtmaster 42s. Let's get a little chat in there. Good thing I'm working remote today. Here we go. By themes, let's go lens. Yachtmaster 42. Yeah, I don't know. This might be the one watch that takes over as the daily.
Yeah, but I think it looks it does look great. I haven't felt it yet. So I don't know how light it is.
That's exactly the question I was going to ask you. Because there's always light and then it's like too light. This time of year in New York, it always starts getting me because it's the weather's starting to get warm and the humidity goes, and that's when the sea dweller, you start feeling its weight, wanted something a little lighter, but I do love my sea dweller. I don't know if I could ever part. The white gold, funny enough, if we're to get it third hand, or I keep saying third hand, second hand. Yeah. No, the reason I always get caught up because my AD, they call it third party. They won't say gray market. They say third party, and that's what always slips me up. But I didn't think about the Oyster Flex. The Oyster Flex, if you go gray, I'm pretty sure the white gold's probably cheaper route right now because they're charging such a premium for the titanium models. Let me look at our collectors.
The white gold is, I think it's in the UK, the white gold is about 26,000 retail. And I think you can get it for about 23, 24 in the grey market.
Yeah, I'm looking at this one right here. Oh, that doesn't have paper. The yellow gold. Noticing a lot of watches all of a sudden on the gray are coming with brand new ones are coming without papers. I wonder if they're cracking down on that, and that's why when they resell, I know all the new Pepsis that have come in recently, they're all without cards. Yeah, so see right here, brand new box and papers, you're looking at 35.
It's a beautiful watch. I think that's still a bit too expensive.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's insane.
More of them will eventually make it through.
Yeah,
I mean, if Rolex are kind of committed on titanium as a kind of a material, then you'd expect over time they would start kind of releasing more into the market. But,
yeah, the way when you realize how the tooling and all the investments they got to make to produce something like that,
they can't just make it a special edition or limited release,
right?
I mean, it's good obviously if people can get them.
Yeah,
but
can you imagine? So the titanium's 35, and then you could save $5,000 and get a precious metal on Oyster Flex. Unreal.
I've got mine over here.
Hold on, let me put you a full screen right there. Yeah, that is a beauty. I do love that white gold, and it's so thin. That's what I never realized about the Yachtmaster, how actually thin the case is.
Yeah,
because it's much thinner than a regular sub, right?
It is, yeah. It is.
Yeah,
it's much thinner than a sub or a GMT.
Mr. Z, I'm hearing some sound.
Hey. Yeah, it took me almost a half an hour to figure out that I needed to shut off Android Auto in my car.
Well, there you go.
So I am the nasty and vicious person who was attacking Alex the other day on with Curly talking about the color of the OP Rolex. Alex, I don't know if you're on or not, or you can hear me, but I meant no disrespect to you whatsoever. But if you remember the conversation, and I don't verbatim, but I do remember hopping on, and the reason why I did was it was said that Rolex stopped making the watch because of Tiffany and Tiffany's propriety of the color and that they told Rolex to stop making it. That was nonsense. That did not happen. They never called it Tiffany. The media
Right, they
did
called
that.
it turquoise.
It's turquoise, correct. And the whole conversation, which included you and Nico and I believe Bear and maybe someone else, I don't remember, but I jumped on and stopped it and told you guys they're still making the watch. Just because they discontinued the
Right,
41.
they're still available in 36.
Right, exactly.
And 31.
So I didn't mean I did say all those things were curly. It's true. Obviously, he could play the clip, but meant no disrespect to you, Alex. And you are correct. They have propriety on the color of them. But that conversation was a different conversation. It was about the discontinuation of the OP and the reason why they discontinued it. That's how I remember.
I've just literally just got in my workshop now, and I just heard that. That's no problem.
Yeah, I wanted to clear it up with you because I don't disrespect you and I don't have any ill regard or intent of you. It was that conversation, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe I jumped in at the wrong time and misheard things. It's possible, but from what I remember, and you can clear it up if I'm wrong or if you have a different recollection. That conversation was because the OP was being discontinued. And the reason was Tiffany told them to cut it out.
I have to go back and see, but yeah, there was just a bit of miscommunication, but it's not a big deal anyway. But listen,
it's a big deal because I don't want you to think that I'm being an asshole to you or being disrespectful. I've watched you.
I just want to say. Can I just say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Me and Nico are opposites. Nico says he's a watchmaker. He's not a watchmaker. I'm an MBHI, FBHI, export member of both institutes. He's not a watchmaker. And I don't respect anyone that calls himself a watchmaker when they're not. That's the only concern I had with Nico. I don't have any issue with him, but he needs to stay in his lane and understand and appreciate that he is a watch dealer. And that is it. And I'm not disrespecting the guy. I just need to stay in his lane.
He's been referring to himself as a watchmaker. I've never heard of him.
Yes, he has.
I never heard of that either.
Yeah. No, he said that he used to be a watchmaker. He's not. He played with watches. He's not. He doesn't do it as a profession as I do. Full time.
Right. Maybe he adjusted a strap or two, but
look, but like I say, I mean, yeah, if you go on my website, you see that I sell watches, but my main core business, which I've studied for, is horologist, watchmaking. That's it. I don't refer to myself as a dealer,
Well, most watchmakers, get a lot of watches that their clients don't want anymore or whatever the case may be, and they'll buy it. They'll buy it from a client and they'll fix it up and resell it. I don't think that makes them a dealer. I just, it's part of their business.
No. But look, that's basically it. But I've got to shoot off on my lunch. I need to get out of my dungeon.
All good, Alex. And for those that don't know, that FBHI, WOSTEP, those are actually Alex's certifications as a
and there's only 100 or just over 100 fellows in the whole world, I believe. So that's not me trying to blow smoke up the arse, but look, that's the truth. You can see my name on there. You can see I'm WOSTEP certified as well. And there was only 20 of us every 2 years worldwide that was studying the WOSTEP at one point.
Yeah, and that stands for Watchmakers of Switzerland Training and Educational Program. That's the most prestigious, I believe, right, Alex?
Yes, it is, but it doesn't mean you know everything. When you come out of that, you only know 10%, literally 10%. The true experience is actually being on the bench. That's why I've met watchmakers that have no qualifications, but they've been taught the hard way, and they're exceptional. And they don't have any qualifications, but they're exceptional. The qualification is not everything. You can have qualifications. And you'll also find, I don't know if you watch The Apprentice in the UK, which is basically where they get individuals to do tasks. And you always find the individuals that do the best are the ones that don't have any qualification because they have the true raw passion to learn. It's the ones that sit that have qualifications think that there's somebody.
Yeah.
There's also that.
Nothing beats hands-on training, right?
No, it doesn't. And that's why, you know, I mean, that's why you have to have passion in this industry to get far. And I have a lot of passion in my industry. You can see that from my YouTube videos and how I cater for clients as one-to-one. I don't see them as a number. I go beyond. Anyway, that's me. Enough of me ranting. Sorry.
Well, I don't want to ruin your lunch. Take care, Alex. And thanks for hopping on. Always a pleasure.
Appreciate you being a gentleman, man. Thank you. All right. So, Hoff.
Yes, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. I can tell you that I am in search of. I finally found the Patek that I wanted, and I just don't like the seller who has it. And I'll share it with you privately. I don't want to say it here because you know, there's a bunch of snipers out there who've got a shit ton of money who will just snipe that sucker right up on me. But I will share it with you. And I'm pretty excited about. Well, fella knows already. So if he wanted it,
busted balls. That's why I said him. I'm sure you counseled him.
It would have been gone. Yeah, it got the fella stamp of approval. So I'm pretty excited.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. That says a lot.
I know. Not an easy thing to do.
No, it doesn't. Because 9 out of 10 watches I send him, he responds and says, absolute trash.
Garbage. Hot trash, garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not the lightest touch.
Yeah, you and I, we've been down the same journey with fella then. Because that's happened over the years with me as well. So, but this one got the stamp of approval, and I'm hoping within a couple of days or a couple of weeks or maybe even a couple of months, something will happen.
And Jamie checking in says, "Don't worry, Keselowitz will not snipe it. It's just a tire kicker." So how you doing, bud? You having off to a good week?
Not bad, not terrible. Things are a little slow. You know, how's everything with you?
Good, good. I put the car hunt on pause. Slow down.
That's the right thing to do.
Took your advice and just extended my lease, so I have 1 month minimum, and it goes month to month for 6 months, so it buys me some time.
That's the right thing to do. And I believe that things will be better, I hope, in 6 months. Just so you know, we just got destroyed. And it's not for the entire industry, but for my automaker, where, we're having production problems again. And that will cause prices to rise on the retail end. But it won't be like it was during COVID because all the other manufacturers are fine. So
now, is it a specific model that you're having production issues with, or something something that spans the entire line?
It affects the entire line. Line. So we're probably. I mean, from what I'm being told, which I don't believe, it should be somewhere between 3 to 4 months where we'll pull out of it. But I've heard that before over the last almost 4 years now. And it's never been right. So we'll see what happens. But everybody knows my brand is, experiencing issues, and they're going to cost more money on the retail end.
I got to tell you, bud, I was driving myself so nuts with the car hunt that the second I extended that lease, I had such a deep exhale and slept so good that night.
I'm glad. You were stressing yourself out. Yeah. You were stressing yourself out for no reason. And I ran those numbers, that you and I talked about, and I couldn't believe it. And they were completely legitimate.
I was going to tell you, there was a lease person a leasing broker that's in my building that finally got back to me during that week and said, you know, I got to tell you the deal, the latest deal. I think there was one more offer they came back with that I didn't share with you. It's just basically 1,000 more on the trade-in that would have took out the price.
Right.
He said, listen, they're offering you a great deal for what it is at this moment.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to be able to beat it, but it doesn't mean it's a good deal overall. And I said, no, I agree with you. And I had already extended it. And that was just, you know, the final seal that made me feel better.
So it was fair as far as their car is concerned. But
yeah,
in my opinion, as far as your car was concerned, you know, what we discussed privately, I firmly believe. And what I said to you is a fact. It's not.
Yeah. Well, you know what I did? I actually went and got it detailed. I got my car detailed, and you know what? It made it feel like a brand new car again.
Enjoy the car while you can. You're doing the right thing. You're buying yourself some time. The most important thing is that they're letting you buy down the residual. So that's key in your situation. So you have some equity, and the equity will continue as long as you don't destroy the car. And your car's way under mileage, so it's still under the warranty.
Yeah, I'm literally half on mileage. I just have my 30,000. What do you call it? The Audi Carrot 30,000 with 15,000 miles.
Yeah, you're fine. You're from a you're from an offensive perspective. You have things in your favor. What's working against you right now is not the dealer and not the car and not the price. It's the fucking banks.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the bank. Yeah, and I figured that out for you, and you saw what the interest rate was. Yep. Now I guarantee you, if you go back in your old contract and you look at it, it's going to be probably 5 to 6 points lower than that. It
was 1.9.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Yeah.
So
it was 6 points lower than what it is now, and that's when I realized, it doesn't matter what number they're throwing at you, unless you could pay all cash now. It ain't worth it.
It's not worth
some time.
Correct. It's not worth.
Mr. Yeah, so I got a dash. I have to get on some meetings, but
all good, Mohammed. Thanks so much for jumping on. It was awesome to be on the panel with you, my friend.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Take care, Mohammed. Sorry I didn't get a chance to say hello to you. I admire you. You're always dropping bombs in the chat, man. Appreciate that.
You guys are good fun. It's a good group of guys. Always good chat, good watch talk. It's a good group of people. So I'm happy to.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Take care,
my friend.
Take care.
Okay.
Here, Mr. Z, before you jet, I want to show you what I was showing to Archie earlier. I don't know if you've seen
the straps.
Oh yeah, the polo straps. But for some reason, I really been obsessed with these JLC sector dials. I think they're so beautiful.
They are. They absolutely are, and I think that's one of the many items that Patek has stolen from another watchmaker. They are. They're beautiful.
Which of those three would you go with?
I'm going to go with the one all the way to the right because I like the small seconds, and
it's actually not a small seconds. It's a second time.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm looking on my phone and I'm driving at the same time. All right. So it's a GMT.
So it's a world time, actually. If
it's a world time
by 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the seconds hand. I still, that's the one I would like.
Now, funny enough, that's the cheapest out the three on the gray.
Oh, I see. There's complications on the bottom. Oh, how cool. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this watch, but if you were asking me to pick the one of the three, I'd pick the world time.
Yeah. I go back and forth between the three. Funny enough, the one in the middle, just the date, seems to be the most expensive on the gray market. I think the chrono's really cool. I see JCB checking in on that one too. I really like that one as well.
When you hop from watch to watch, when you have more than 3 watches and you hop,
yeah,
it really draws you to wear a watch that doesn't have a date on it.
I know. I agree with you, and that's why the one in the middle I would have already have ordered it somewhere if it didn't have a date on it. That's why I like the Omega one I was showing before. I believe it's the. Hold on, let me pull this up quick. Something really cool about this Omega one too. It's funny.
The manual one.
Yeah, the reviews on that one were all, it was so polarizing, and I'm like, yes, perfect. I love polarizing watches. Either the reviews called it the most boring release of the year, or some called it Omega's best hidden gem of the year. But really love this sector dial as well. It just I don't know.
It's getting played out now because it seems like everybody's jumping on the sector bandwagon. I think I saw Raymond Weil had one as well that they just came out with. So
the only thing that gets me on this one is it just makes me feel it's almost like faux vintage, right?
I kind of dig it.
Wrong with it.
No. I mean, listen. Omega makes a great watch.
Yeah. It's basically best of both worlds, right? You get the vintage aesthetics with the modern quality and accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, I dig it. You know, how much is that watch?
So I seen you can get it. I seen someone selling it on the Mega forums for around $5 with everything and a couple straps.
Well,
but that's the same price as that World Time. That's what got me into the JLC when I was showing that one. I was just happened to be looking, and then that popped up in the search, and then I seen this one in the middle that I really, jumped out at me. And I love that it has that little blue accents too. That's what's so cool about either the Chrono or the World Time. I love the little blue accents that it looks so cool. If you have the right color blue strap, that'll really pop out.
Can you hear me, buddy?
Yep, can hear you.
All right, looks like I've lost internet again, and
why, you can't hear me?
I'm going to bid you adieu.
All right, my friend.
Oh, there you are. All right, I just caught you back. Before I go, what was retail on the Omega?
I think it was like 7. Hold on, let me see. I don't think they show it there. Let me do. I think it's CK8 something. Hold on. Here, I'll put this stupid.
And is this a new model for JLC? Did they just come out with these?
No, that was an older one. Not too old, but probably like 5.
You're gonna get more bang for the buck probably on the secondary market with the JLC, and if you can be patient, you'll probably get that Omega for around $3,000 in probably 9 to 12 months.
Yeah, that's why not in an immediate rush, but just wanted something that is a little more modest on the wrist, that doesn't have a bezel. Or when I was looking at all the watches I have, I just realized they're all a bit chunky. They all have a bezel on them, or like the AP octagonal bezel. So something low key that I can have fun with some straps. I got a bunch of straps that are all 20 mil, so I thought it'd be cool to jump into something like that. But
I'm worried. Let me tell you what I'm worried about. I'm worried about Archie with those rubber straps, and Alex could probably attest to this. And
they pop out, right?
I think the fucking thing is no good.
Listen, I've had when I bought a rubber strap one time that was a cheap one, it didn't seat well with the what do you call it, where the spring bar went in, and I almost lost the watch because at some point it just like the spring bar just popped out because the rubber was so hard that it just didn't allow it to seat, or when I put it together, it didn't sit well.
They're okay. Like the cheap shit rubber straps, like those You know, those aftermarket fake Rolex rubber straps.
Yeah,
They're
like the
all right,
Rubber
but
Bee or the Everest, but
right.
those are good
Oh,
quality.
those
Yeah,
are good quality, and they're fine for steel. But when it comes to a gold watch, you got to be careful.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
agree.
Rubber Bee is designed to handle such a thing. But my God, you can't take your gold watch and trust it to the
To a $3 eBay strap. Hold on,
yeah to a
before you
fucking
go,
yeah.
we got one of my favorites, Jean-Claude Beaver, Battle of Mr. Z and Hoff. Le Mans or AP ceramic perpetual calendar. I mean, I don't even have to speak. You know what direction I'm going there. What
Yeah, I
about you,
know.
Mr. Z?
And you know what direction I'm going in.
Yeah, I don't think
You
this is
know,
too shocking for any one of us.
yeah. No, there's no big Mr. B
Surprise.
there. There's really no battle here.
Yeah,
Hop and I are completely divided on this one. I can't stand AP, even though
yeah.
I love hops. And obviously, I've been lusting after a Le Mans since its inception. And
Come on, aren't these straps amazing?
no,
No, you don't like them? I love them, man. I think there's
no.
something so cool about it. You know what I guess it is? Because I love polo and I have a bunch of button downs that would match all these perfectly.
You have a very big wrist, and
Yeah.
I can't imagine any of these looking good on
No,
you.
they come in long.
Oh,
They come in
okay.
sizes.
Yeah, I still don't think it matters. I think that your wrist is made for a steel bracelet. I don't think you're pulling off leather
What
anytime
about a
soon.
bund?
I could get away with it, but maybe those big thick AP rubber
So
straps
you're
that
wrist
would look good on
shaming
you.
right now? There's a little bit of wrist
Yes,
shaming going on.
yeah, I'm being
Is it
brutally
because
honest.
it's 20 millimeter and I need 22 because I'm a chunky monkey?
26 maybe. Your wrist is made for a Panerai.
I know, but I don't feel like it's I feel like it's still a chunky sports watch. You want to laugh? I tried on a Panerai that I always liked, and my AD was offering me for the first time they ever offered me a discount on anything. They offered me a discount on this watch, and it was still too expensive, but my wife had a fucking heart attack that I would even consider this. She got so bent out of shape and was like, "You're completely bored." Talking about pissing away, this looks like a Star Trek communicator. I'm like, what are you talking about? How does this look Star Trek? I think the shape shitted her off and on the side. That's the only thing I could, the guard right there.
I've always loved Panerai, but I don't have a big wrist, and it looks fucking stupid on
I
me.
just like the
So
base ones. The only reason I don't own a Panerai is simple. I just wish there's certain models, the bigger ones for 44 mil. You can't tell me you can't fit in small seconds right here and still give me the 12, 3, 6, and 9. There's certain models under the dual line.
look to your right there. Doesn't that have
Yes, but it
second?
has a 9. The 9's not there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So there's models where they have done that. And I don't want a date on it. That completely throws it off. But there were models on the dual line that did. It was just the one that had it was super expensive. And
you know how we lived through the soy wars, right? And we have those war stories. Well, old collectors from the forums, they have these war stories about Panerai and how they got fucked, paying the price of and getting a very inferior watch for the money. And that always leaves an impression in the back of my mind because they were done dirty, just like Frank Mueller. And even though I like the watches, they ripped off their customers, which I guess almost every maker does. But it's hard to get past that, and it's easy for me because it doesn't fit on my wrist. So
I like the base. Like these are the coolest ones to me. Just the
Radium.
regular.
I like the Radium more, and I like the 911.
Oh, those classic. That's the
Yeah,
case that Rolex actually made for them, right?
correct. Yeah, yeah. The Italian
You
military
Rolex fanboy, you even got to get the Rolex
pretty pathetic.
Panerai.
Yeah, well, yeah,
It is a
it is what
beautiful
it
case.
is.
It's
Yeah,
got that cushion.
it's
Kind of like
very
a cushion
retro.
case, right?
Yep, and it's got those unique lugs, the
Yeah,
wired lugs.
that's the thing. It doesn't have the it's not really a strap monster, right? Because I think you got to use special strap for these lugs.
No,
No, it's a
no,
regular spring bar on there.
it's not a regular spring bar, but you can fit a regular strap on it. It's just like I had one a while. I had a radium ear in my past life, and I believe they're just like two wired hooks on the end or something like that. You could fit any strap you want on that turkey, from
Oh,
what I remember.
interesting. Oh, I always thought you needed a special strap, or the strap you got is kind of what it
No,
is. Got
nope,
it.
not that I remember. I remember I could pretty much put anything I wanted on it.
Huh. And then while can I show you something that you'll really be disgusted with that I even
Yeah,
found interesting?
I'm sitting in the parking lot, so go ahead.
All right. We'll end right on this
I'm in your
one.
spot, pal.
Oh, where I was parked.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see. Where are we? Yeah, I want to pull this out here. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Look at this shitter.
Yeah, and an acquired taste says the spring bars are a bitch to change, which is probably correct.
So
yeah,
obviously shitter. But a polo watch with polos.
you know, sometimes I believe you belong in Macy's. I mean, what the fuck?
So
You know, I mean, what the fuck? First of all,
so let me
all
give
right.
some why I think it's cool. For anyone who collects like vintage polo or is a fan of hip hop, the actual jumper that he's wearing that says Snow Beach right there was made famous in by Raekwon in a Wu-Tang video and is like the most sought after Ralph Lauren piece. So I think it's kind of dope. Snow Beach line's always been like the holy grail. So I think it's amazing that someone actually made a Snow Beach polo watch. Not 1800 amazing, but if that was, let's say, half the price, I think I might be a buyer.
I think I could totally see you wearing that, and it's actually pretty cool. So it reminds me, obviously, it reminds me of the pilot watch that Zenith makes a little bit, and you could definitely pull that watch off without question.
This is the classic video that it's from. See all these? That's the hoodie. It's that is the grails for it. If you want 90s hip hop aesthetic, it gets no better than that. So for someone who doesn't have that parka, this would be the one.
You got a lot of controversy going on in your community here of late.
Why? What's going on?
What do you mean? What's going on with Diddy? Oh my God!
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. I don't consider that part of. It's not music. That's kind of.
All right, fair enough.
After hour activities, extracurricular activity. But yeah.
Did you catch any? I get you. Did you catch any of Crappy's birthday? I caught like the end of it.
No.
And he was going.
Right?
No, it was a couple of days ago, and he was on about. I had a tit for tat with him about CeeLo Green. And I was chatting, and he was, oh, I don't fuck him, and he's got this song "Fuck You," and I'm like, listen, the guy's actually very, he's actually very talented. He has a fantastic voice, and I was trying to explain to him, to be a little bit more open-minded. And I told him, go search YouTube, go on Daryl's House, CeeLo Green. Have you ever seen that one? So it's Hall and Oates.
Yeah.
So Daryl has his own little YouTube channel, and it's called Daryl's House.
Oh, nice.
And he had, dude, you're gonna love this. Go spend some time with it, because he gets on the greatest vocalists of all time. He had on Smokey Robinson. He did his songs with, and he had CeeLo Green on, and they did some versions of songs, and they were fantastic. And I'm trying to explain, and he's so closed-minded. He's like, hip hop, fuck you. I don't want to hear that garbage. He's got a song that says fuck you, and I couldn't.
Which, by the way,
get
is
him
an
to-
amazing creative song. If you actually listen to the song and can get over the "fuck you,"
It's
chorus.
a great. It's a
an
great.
amazing
It's a great song. I
Yeah.
prefer the "Forget You," and then I like to play the "Forget You" version, and then play the "Fuck You" version, so I can have a nice laugh.
Yep.
Because that's the fun of that song.
By the way, a
And-
bunch of OGs are agreeing with you. You got Jean-Claude saying, "Yup, that's dope one." Phoenician Cedar, "Yup, seeing an amazing clip." We definitely gotta.
Dude, you
load that up.
gotta check out Daryl's House. It's
No,
you'll
I
love
love
it.
that stuff. That's why I love Tiny Desk performances.
Mhm.
It always brings the true artist out of someone. And there's an example. If anyone grew up, during our generation, you always heard the Ghetto Boys, and Scarface went on there and did the most amazing job, giving an epic performance on there, redoing all his songs with a live band, and just like rapping / singing his heart out on any of them, and it's just like total goosebumps. Amazing stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, listen, I gotta cut out. I
got this queued up, so I'm gonna spend some time with this. And
Cool.
thank
Sorry
you for
I couldn't spend
jumping
more
on.
time with you. I want to thank Alex for being a gentleman about that. I appreciate that. And
Absolutely, you would have been the last
you for-
person I thought of stirring up
No,
a little.
I was stirring the pot a little bit.
Oh,
I'm not
you
gonna
get
lie.
up there with Curly, and he gets you going.
No, I'm not blaming Curly. It was all me.
No. I don't mean. I'm just saying, and I'm not blaming Curly either. I was just waking up. I haven't looked, but me and him were going pretty rough on Docs the other night, and I wonder if now I'm in his crosshairs.
Docs is a fucking asshole.
Oh,
Just
total
so we make
dickhead.
this clear, I mean, what the fuck, dude? Get a life.
I love that. JB did such a good job speaking to him and just asking him, like, dude, what are you doing? And trying to get to the bottom. And all he kept saying is, it's not him. I'm trying to alert the people around him. And the reality
I'm a reporter. I'm
Bro.
a reporter who has an exclusive on ArchieLuxury. That's my reporting.
Right. And
He's a cult. We're all cult members. Meanwhile, he's playing clips of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest? Listen, I'm a Trump supporter, okay, but he's probably the biggest narcissist on the planet, and you're supporting him, okay? So you're a cult member, Docs, and that's where I'm leaving this off at. Hoff, good to talk with you, buddy.
Likewise, my friend, always a pleasure. And I think that's a good time to wrap it up. It's 9 a.m. here on East Coast, and I definitely got to get myself ready for work. So shout out to everyone who came on, spend some time with us this morning, and wishing Arch well. So if we want, go over the super chatters. We had Plastering Force, Will Money, the Icon CB, amazing to see you jump on the other day too, on the panel. Always a pleasure. Patel Philippe. We got Phoenician Cedar, Jean-Claude Biver, our friend Mohammed, who even jumped on the panel, and remember a couple others that don't seem to be showing up there, but I remember the boys complaining about that. So if I missed you, apologies, and see you later on when the evening show comes on for here in the U.S. All right, everyone have a great day, and talk to you soon. Take care.